or customer not using or adopting any electronic signature, if they're looking for new tool, right, they will wanted to see how it will help them in terms of digitizing the speed and work. So for people, right, what we wanted to see also the big page customers that we also celebrate success measurement let's say customer over here. So right, when we talk about we can always say no, right? Obviously, some fundamental, but one thing I am number one,
It helps to reduce paperwork and is efficient running. Nope.
So this is only for the request because this is for single so for me, I'll just choose the document. Because that's all. Okay, so let's say I'll choose this agreement. Oopsie, sorry. Just upload this just give me a second. Okay. Give me a second. I just need to save this somewhere. Okay, let me share again my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, but you're not showing the demo.
Okay, sorry about that. Suddenly something. Okay, stop presenting.
Still not showing the demo.
What happened to my presentation? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me just start uploading. Okay, so now, sorry about that. So now I uploaded the documents. So I choose this reseller agreement. Yeah. So here you can attach also up to 5 documents, just in case, like you have agreement and then you have another documents you need to request for signature. Yeah. So once I have this done, I can just move on to the next step. So this will be the steps that we're gonna have. So as you can see, it's just like 4 steps, right? So in here, I'll just like choose who will be the signer. So this time, I will just choose Gladys. Add additional signers, say I would have yeah. So I have these two would be signing as a signer, right? Signers. So let's say you're gonna have like 4 or 5. You could also add in Is my screen okay, right? Or too small? Sign order means to say that I need Gladys to sign first before Anthony can sign. Or you can just write a ticket when you say anytime Gladys and Anthony can sign this NCA or this agreement. Okay? And of course, you can always choose reassignment. So when you can use the reassignment, if let's say Gladys, for example, this request is budget approval. Usually for 50K for drop-offs, right? Usually for 50K and above, I need maybe my finance will approve it, but because I would need to Gladys. So since Gladys is my manager, right? So Gladys would be allowed to not to sign this, but assign the right person to sign this. Maybe the finance people. Sometimes the director or the VP said, oh, maybe that's why I don't need to sign. I'll just get my PA to sign or my first class to sign. You can do it. This is just a functionality that is available. And then, of course, if this is something like a very confidential document that I need Gladys or Anthony to sign, you could also add additional security. So this way, you have two options, right? You can have the access code, like the PIN. So let's say I want 1123. I can want something that is later one. Okay? And then for Anthony, probably I'll just give you another way, say text message. So it's like an OTP. And each time or when Anthony receives this document, before opening the PDF or before signing, it will send an SMS to Anthony's account with the document. Alright? Anyway, I will this one. Just say for Sammy's whatever it is. Okay? And of course, for some requests, you have also like additional functionality. You can request for attachment. So let's say HR will need your passport or IC that will request you to attach also with signing so that we can communicate that this information. So for here, I say, page for that country. Then you can have like some instruction, let's say back and forth, front and the back of the IC. You can also choose whether you want this as a required document to attach before signing, or I'll just say, not required. This actually can tell Gladys that can sign this, this document without attaching the IC. Probably you will just send it through WhatsApp. Okay? That's it. So the next step is I'll go to the document. And then this is where I would place where the signature needs to be signed. The signer needs to sign. So let's say, for example, I would have like Gladys to sign this page. For instance, I didn't place there, sorry about that. But here I have Gladys and Anthony, right, with I actually added earlier as a signer. So Gladys will sign here, for example. And then I can add also the date that Gladys signature date or the date that Gladys has signed. This one I cannot update or HelloSign will not update. Alright? So this will auto populate and of course you can change the date here. Alright, the format. And then you can just add Gladys because I don't know her name, maybe I don't know her nickname. So I'll just set Gladys okay? And then I move on to Anthony. Maybe Anthony needs to sign here. Last part. So as you can see, there are different colors, right? There you that it's easier for them to know when they need to sign. Okay? And of course, you can have like context box if it is that this will be like a form, or maybe for some application form you need to put like if person to contact for in case of emergency or some other information, let's say the IC or the new address. You can always have all these additional. You have this additional function you to put some text or free text. And then the drop down is actually you can create or public this one. If let's say you have a contact type. So as you see here, Gladys has the pin 1188 it's loud. And then of course I can add person I need to copy for this piece. I'll just use so let's say Jody is my manager, Jody is my manager, I can always add notify that I'm sending this contract agreement to Gladys. Then you can have like this title for your document. Let's see, this is a case study agreement, and then of course your message is review today. So this is the last step, and then I'll then show you what happened next time. So Gladys will be able to go check your inbox and then sign it also. Then I can share what gonna happen on the documents once I send. So to also check the documents or the documents that you send, right? So you can always go to this document list. You will see all documents that you send or document has been completed for signature. Dropbox also provide you like this functionality. Let's see, for example, it's on for signature and I send it, let me see, for example, on September, 17th September, or I have this, on this date. You could also like send a request, or sorry, reminder. Okay? Send a reminder to this person because hasn't signed or she hasn't signed. You can choose. So let's say maybe I spoke to meeting, maybe I'll just send a request for this person under the you can choose to send a reminder and then send a reminder. Okay? Yeah. And then you can also do the downloading of PDF because what I can share with you if in case let me refresh. I go through the PDF because I want to share with you the audit trail for each of the documents right, that you send out. So in here, as you send it just now, right, you will see also whether the signer beauty or not. So this one doesn't change the status, but we will have here, for example, here, right? See Manu has signed this. This is just an example of what you have sent earlier. Yeah, so you will see that it's already go to the document. As you can see. So maybe I'll just look through one download the details. Okay, so this one has not been signed or even viewed by Gladys. So Gladys, have you signed it?
Yeah, I need a scanned copy of my ID. I'm trying to upload a picture.
Okay, you want to do it or you want to skip it?
Oh, we can skip.
Yeah, because I never put as a required, right?
Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, submitted.
Let me refresh. So you see, because Gladys already signed, right? So now this change because Anthony wrote this is so I can just like as I mentioned to you, I can just send a reminder to Anthony later for today. As you can see, it will only appear Anthony. Oops, maybe Anthony just signed. So now I wanted to move on to the PDF, right? So here I'm downloading. Okay, this is where Gladys signed, as you can see, because this is the portion where Gladys signed, and you see the date, right? Sorry, I think I'm moving. You will notice the document ID is generated for this, and this is a unique ID. So we talk about like the authenticity. This is one thing that you can bring in. Let's say, for example, there's a dispute in the future. And most importantly is the audit trail. So each document completed for signature, right, is being saved for like this is the picture. Is saved with audit trail. Okay. So Anthony already signed, so I cannot send a reminder, right? So also the same thing. Okay. So this is the photo that has been attached, okay, when they sign. So now let's move on to the audit trail. So this is very, very important because audit trail captures everything like when underneath the items, when I sent it, and also, the IT address. Yeah. So this is where we always show to the customer. Any questions so far? Yeah.
Means that the document being sent across to the Gladys and Anthony, they'll just click on the link and they'll be able to sign on it.
Yes. Gladys, do you want to share your screen? Do I need to share that to show you?
That'll be good. That's one.
Yeah, because I don't have it, right? Oh, sorry,
Okay.
I don't have
Lobby.
it. Yes, please. Let me just.
I share.
Yes. So sorry, I wanted to go to my Yahoo because I thought I'm part of the signatory. Okay, show now.
You see? So this is the email that I got from Maybe. So it's a link, I click on it. But of course now I sign already lah. So
Yes.
yeah, it's closed. Yeah.
So you will receive also a copy. By the way, can you go back to the inbox? So this will also create like professional, I would say the branding, right? How come there's no logo?
Haven't downloaded. I need to download it. I need to download pictures.
Right? Yes. So in here, right, the company or customer can actually insert their company logo also. So it will look more professional and legal, right? Because it's not coming from HelloSign. So let's say they will have yes, their company logo. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay, so I return the screen back to you.
Yes, so this is very simple. That's all. And let me just go back because I wanted to share. All right. I always get lost. Okay, so if I go back to my portal, right, because this is a web browser, you can, I think there will be a roadmap, it's part of a roadmap also to make this available in mobile app because at the moment it's just through web browser. Okay, so you could also like tell the customer that they will have like a template. So template means to say like you can reuse it, right? You don't need to recreate from scratch like a form, NDA, contract. You can just like add customer name and then what plan. So it will save a lot of time and also avoid human error, like typo error, maybe customer information or the plan because you already have created a template. And I think for most of us, right, since we use different emails, so it's something like it's less work already. No need for any, I would say, coding or integration, right? Because it's pre-built in, like meaning to say you just need to like switch on or activate. So to say your customer is using Gmail, that's where they will receive the notification. You just need to activate it. HelloSign Word, also Microsoft Word, meaning to say from Word document, right? You will have additional ribbon, like if you are typing new, say for example, document or amendment or document to sign, right? From Word without you saving it in your storage and then go to the web browser, right? Straight away from Word, you can trigger the signature, okay? And some other application that you can integrate, even Slack or HubSpot. Any questions so far?
Yeah, hi Midi, this is Kim here. One question. So for legal documents,
Yes.
Is it not required like company stamps?
Yes, question is very, very valid. So, okay, the question when it comes to legal, right? Customer, they should ask themselves as well whether what is their company policy. Do they actually require company stamp or just e-signature? Because electronic signature is already accepted globally, right? And because of the illegality, I mean, I can share with you that one later on. But there's an option because for us, right, how we treat stamp, for us, it's still physical or like traditional way. It's not still like electronic because you already have the audit trail. But customer has an option. So you imagine you are the signer, right? Whether you have a signature, what do you call that, license or not, but for you to sign, right, you have an option. So how you sign or acknowledge, if let's say you want an image, then you can actually upload signature. Because what I have here, for example, you can add photo. Oh, I don't have it here. I can sign whether I choose, my signature and attach an image or photo image of your company stamp. I do that as well. So that's an option. So you can just have like signature and then, because you can sign, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can also like have, the image of your signature, and also next to your signature is the company stamp. Yeah, so this is just an option. Because the court, right, will accept the e-signature without the company stamp. Because why? When we talk about the validity, right, and the legal, when it comes to authenticity, it is easier to prove because we have audit trail. In dispute, or if they still require all this, because for e-signature world, the rule of law requires a signature. That requirement is satisfied in relation to electronic record or the document, right? Like identifies the person, whether is he the authorized person. Indicates also the intention of that person to sign. Why do you sign? Are you the authorized? Are you the one allowed to sign? And then, of course, if it is reliable. So this is my discussion when it comes to, company stamp. Yeah. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
But at least there's an option, right? You can have like, an option here to attach your signature only or signature with a company stamp. You just take a snapshot of your company stamp.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Any other question?
Yeah, maybe I got a question. Hi, Sean here. Okay, since you're on the topic of the rule of law, can I check if there has been any cases in the Court of Singapore that has been contested against e-signature before?
Not that I know of.
Right. The reason I'm asking is because I understand from a few finance company myself that they are not into this because although they are recognized that the law does accept it, but in Singapore we go by rule of precedence. So that means they will follow a precedence of whatever ruling that there is. And apparently the most common answer finance company shared with me is that they don't want to be the first one to find out what is the precedence.
Yeah.
Maybe you can share something that we can use to counter all this, maybe when we are trying to sell to a finance company, because I think having more than one finance company share this with me, I think probably a common concern among their circle.
Yeah, exactly. That is actually also very valid, right? That's why when I also attended one, probably I'll just share with you, because we need to clarify like why they need to also implement a HelloSign, right, or any electronic signature, and what type of document, because not everything should go through electronic signature. I mean, that's the reality, right? So say for example, you buy property. I think you still need in person, right, to sign. But of course, there's a talk or discussion about when you also engage a lawyer, right? That's their job to actually defend you in the court. But for all this law, right? They say also like even for finance. They have different types of documents also. There's also exclusion in terms of which document they need to go through for electronic signature. And if let's say there would be also like a risk or anything, you also need to do your due diligence, right, to ensure that, so sometimes, say for example, I give you one scenario. When you want to sign a document, say for example, even for insurance, right, insurance policy, they need you to be present in Singapore before signing. You cannot sign overseas. And then most of these agents also, they will do the video call. So they do their due diligence whether you are the right person to sign as well. From the finance, I think it will be also applicable, like not all the documents that they manage. Let's say, for example, NDA, request for fund taxation, all these, right? Audit, they can still go for electronic signature. So I can also bring in like ISCA because although they are accounting, they do more on the accountants, right? But accountant and finance for me could be, there will have like similarity as well in terms of managing documents for the request for signature. Yeah.
For ISCA, right, maybe can I find out, or can we find out, right? They are using HelloSign. Is it for internal use or with external as well?
Internal use. And I think because they do have like 2,000 members, right? I just received the video case study as well from ISCA. Basically for let me just bring in. Hang on for a second, right? So ISCA, initially they started with internal because they want to test, right? All these customers like ISCA, they want to start with small, but of course as a result, right? And what are they looking, right now is really to continue to eliminate the cost printing because even for their members, that means to say they deal with external, right? Different companies, those accounting or accountant by profession, and they wanted to roll it out. They wanted to start like if let's say they send any document, they go by a HelloSign because what they actually got from us is also the unlimited request for signature. But to answer your question, how they use it is internal only at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. We haven't because it's still in the first phase. They are quite happy, and that's where we wanted. Moving forward, right? We wanted them to see also using electronic signature because that's my ultimate goal also. Like how they will expand in terms of their usage and fully utilize it because all those users they assign the license. They are just using it for internal. Okay. Any other questions? Maybe some questions from your customer.
So how do you calculate the ROI for internal use? Is there like a
one good example, let's say for example, ISCA. So ISCA, the way I ask questions, right? This is common that I do or I usually do. So I will ask the volume of documents that they send for the for internal or even for signature, whatever it's internal or external, right? And how much time they need to spend. So let's say, for example, they have estimate for this finance or this department, right? Because the number of contracts, so just times the number of members, for example, they said 10,000 pieces. So that is the total cost they spend just for the paper alone. And then the paper, the different department, they have 17 departments, right, in ISCA. And if they eliminate 1,000, right, so they just do a simple calculation, like, okay, if it's per month or per quarter, then how much is it per year? And of course, it is the productivity that suffers, right? So imagine if you are the one providing or preparing for all these documents. Before you complete all this, how long it will take you? 1 week? So how much is their, the salary? Just an estimation. And then how, instead of completing, let's say, 1,000 documents per quarter, you can complete it, say, for example, in 1 month or in half a month. Yeah. But they did mention the cost savings. This is just for the cost savings in terms of paper, $300 per month. We haven't calculated the salary, the manpower, whoever provide, or prepare the documents. So the Yichi also is the same thing, right? Because the business impact for the company, the Yichi is manufacturing company. I think for them, they mentioned about, because what they do is also like with outside Singapore. So they are sending documents, like they spend courier, right? They use DHL if I'm not mistaken. Then how much time? They also lost some bills because they haven't even completed, let's say, for the proposal whatsoever in terms of their workflow, right? This one is really a big impact for their business because they do a lot of international signing and they need a physical copy. Yeah, so it's more on the delivery cost because everything is like what do you call that? Express. You know how much they charge, right? Although they have a corporate account, a corporate rate. Yeah. Similar to another use case I have, this one is accounting and trust.
Sorry, but you say they require physical document when they deliver, and then get. So how would electronic signature resolve this issue for them?
Yeah, because we converted them for. So I think one thing, right? They because for them they go by route. They the what do you call that? The sequence. That's why it's time consuming for them. They seen the functionality and the features of HelloSign. Say for example, you can because sometimes they also lost document during the shipment when they send it, and
Which means they don't require physical document and they can accept electronic.
now they accept electronic documents because they know, they can see also the audit trail. I think that's the number one why they decided also for electronic signature because they have the audit trail. They are concerned about the security as well. So instead of like having a physical copy, so they are convinced like, okay, I kind of like let go of this physical copy because it's also time consuming, right? But in fact, electronic signature, since we go through all the compliance also, and they understand that this is legal, and they can use also the audit trail to make sure that when signing the document, it is actually secured because of other encryption as well.
Thank you.
I can share more on those use cases, right? Because that's really very, very useful, I would say, in terms of like maybe relevant to customer. But do take note, each customer, right? They have finance, they have HR. This is the easy, I would say, in terms of having a discussion or introducing HelloSign. If let's say for example, because I also run away from the opportunity, right? Because I need to qualify whether I'm targeting the right customer. Especially if HelloSign is unlimited request for signature. My take here is that I do a simple calculation. If I know that this is the volume that you have, let's say 10,000, or maybe like every month I spend or I do 200, so you just do a simple conversion because it's a lot, right? Especially the time that they need to spend, the waiting time, and what are the challenges, right? Because if the customer is only sending 20 documents per month, I don't think they are the right, the right customer for any electronic signatures. Worst is not really worst, but because if it's DocuSign, because that's premium kind of like electronic signature, right, into market, they are more costly or more expensive. Definitely the 20, 50 average document for customer, right? They can still manage it. They don't need electronic signature. Yeah. And the integration might, could be a potential for you, but maybe in the future. Usually, they will handle by their solution provider, right, or reseller solution partner to do the integration with that application for electronic signature. And I think one more thing I wanted to share with you is the admin, the settings. So in the settings, so this is where you can upload your company branding. You can have like a tagline, what you want to put in your, in the email signature. There are other functionalities available also for you, in here. So, yep, I think that's it. As for my demo, it's very simple. So I hope we're ready. After the webinar, you can follow up any interested customer.
Thank you, Baby. Any other questions that you want to check in? If not, I think with this, if you have still got customers who have not yet signed up and you think that there are potential, do send an invite to them for this webinar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have come to the end. Milik, are you able to share with us your presentation deck?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, send it
I can
across.
share it with you. Yeah. I think this is the last one. You can create your member. You can have HR team, finance team. This could be like, if you have different teams in the organization, right? To assign the license. You can have like a template because HR can share template. That means I don't need to recreate. I can probably get it from, let's say we are sales, right? So you have NDA. So you can share all the NDA. You can share like quotation template. Yeah, this is what this meant. I think that's all I have today, and I hope this is useful for everyone. Let me stop sharing. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mady. So we have come to the end of the session. So I gentle reminder, the webinar is this Thursday at 3 p.m. in Zoom. So for our sales team, you also need to sign up before you can even enter the webinar. So sign up, to remember to sign up, and then invite your customers who have yet to sign up. Yeah.
Yes. Do invite your customers, and in case after these sessions, right? Do give us feedback in terms of how we will do a follow up as well. But I'm happy to activate myself. I have Peter, as I shared with you, right? The technical guy, based also in Singapore. If let's say there would be like a customer meeting to help us understand their requirement, I can share with you some cheat sheets, right? Or like discovery questions. You can post to your customers and see whether they are qualified for electronic signature or not.
Great. Just send it over. Thanks, Mady, for that. Yeah, I think that's
All right.
helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, today is the Mid-Autumn Festival, so enjoy.
Thank you. Anything to add, Nelson, before we end the call?
Nelson, thank you.
Actually, from my side at this point, Mary, thank you so much for sharing today. I believe everyone has gotten a better idea before we go into the webinar. Yeah, so I think whatever so-called sales pitching information that you can share with us would be great, so that the team can better prepared. But especially what I just highlighted a while ago, the pitching questions, probing questions, that'd be great to assist them as well.
Yeah, sure, no worries. Happy to assist everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you. Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye bye.